Hi everyone. Now we are coming to the end of your writing journey and the first three chapters. So what I would like to highlight in this video is to recap the important content that everyone should include in your writing of the first three chapters. And by viewing this video, you can create your own checklist to ensure that everything has been included in the writing and you are ready to submit. So I trust that by the time you view this video, you have almost completed the first three chapters and you're ready for the submission. Okay, let us recap the content of the first three chapters that you have, right, and things that you should be able to cover in those three chapters. And these are the first three chapters that form the foundation of your research project. So you need to ensure clarity, you need to ensure coherence, you need to ensure that the methodological alignment is essential. So in this video, I would like to guide you through the expectation structure and quality checks, to help you to prepare a polished and academically sound submission. Okay, I bet that you already know your submission consists of the first three chapter, 1 and 2. So this section collectively establish your research foundation. So chapter 1, as you understand, it introduces you to the study, while chapter 2 synthesize past research, and chapter 3 should be used to outline your methods. So the most important requirement is the alignment. So in which that your problem statement, your objective, your research questions, the literature themes, and the methodology must connect logically. So you must also ensure that your writing follows the required academic format that has been set by the university. So in chapter 1, it sets the stage. You start with a clear background that introduces the research context. Your problem statement should highlight the existing issues or the research gap. The research objective and question should be able to translate the problem statement into a measurable direction. So don't forget to define your scope, what the study will and will not cover. The significance section explain why the study matters, and also the definition of the important concepts or the variable should also be included. As you are finalizing your chapter 1, conduct a quality check. So it means that your problem statement should directly lead to your objectives, and your objective must match your research question. So the significance should convincingly explain the contribution of the study. And finally, ensure your writing flow from general to specific and using the funnel approach, which I have introduced to you in my earlier video. Okay, chapter 2 provides that you have done your homework. Okay, basically you have proved that you have done your homework. So you must show understanding of what past researchers has explored and what is still missing. So your themes should be logically organized to support your variables or central concepts, and which that this chapter lead directly to your conceptual framework and theoretical justification. Okay, uh, as a continuation to the writing of the literature, so in this chapter as well, the write-up should not simply list summary. Instead, you should provide a critical discussion. You should use elements such as compare, contrast, questions, and highlight the limitation of past studies. Make sure you are not jumping randomly between topics. You need to use very clear themes. And most importantly, your review must identify the research gap that justify your study. Okay, chapter 3 outline how you will conduct your study. It should explain your chosen design, such as whether you're using a survey or interview, whether you focus into qualitative or quantitative research. You should also be able to define the population and the sampling techniques, and also describe your the instrument that you are going to adopt and adapt in your survey, and also to explain how data will be collected and analyzed. And finally, you might want to include ethical consideration for study that uses consumers as the respondent. So make sure that the element of um, confident, private and confidential should also be included, and also should be informed to the respondents. Okay, so instead of those that I have mentioned, you should also need to take care of the formatting and the technical requirement. So this technical requirement, they can, make or break your submission. So always follow your institution formatting template. In UMS, we do have the guideline of writing for the postgraduate students. And in terms of the writing, you should follow the APA format so that, the writing format is actually consistent. Run grammar check, and you can use plagiarism detection tool, and to ensure your writing is professional and clean. So you might ask for checking. You can use some of the available service, or even you can sign up to a program that allow you to do those checking online. And the tables and figures should also be numbered and labeled properly. Okay, there are certain common errors that students do and should be avoided. Students always lose mark due to common mistakes. One of the biggest is actually the misalignment. Another common issue is using outdated literature, which is more than uh, 5 years, or even fail to justify the methodological choices. So please review everything carefully to avoid all these pitfalls. So before submitting, go through the checklist. You must ensure completeness and the alignment across chapters. Review your writing for clarity and academic tone. Check your references. Most importantly, consult your supervisor. So they are being appointed to guide you. And you also need to get their signature as you are submitting for the first 3 chapters. So in conclusion, preparing your first 3 chapters is crucial milestone. A strong foundation will make your data collection after this, as well as the analysis, to be much smoother. Ensure the alignment, polish your writing, and follow your supervisor's guidance. So with these steps, you are well prepared to move on to the next stage of your research project. So I wish you all the best, everyone. So we'll see you in the next video for other topics. Bye.